Gotta say, it feels good to be back. I was gone for a couple of days. Did you notice? No? Okay, well, I'm back here in Pittsburgh, and tonight I drove on one of the hottest food delivery apps as far as biggest single orders. That is Grubhub, maybe some Uber Eats. You're going to want to see this entire shift, and here's why. Number one, how this shift started, some problems and things that happened during the shift, but also one particular order and a warning at the end of the shift. So let's get into it. So we're multi-apping, driving on different apps at the same time, and we get tossed this one right during the dinner rush after 5 p.m. Now, I'll tell you this. I mentioned something happened at the beginning of the shift. Note, it's 5:13. So yeah, I sat for 13 minutes, not getting anything. So again, more reason to multi-app, driving on different apps at the same time. Increase your chances, but yeah, I was on Uber Eats as well, nothing. So this one, Honey Grow for $12.47 cash flow, that's pretty good, but 5.6 miles. Now, ending destination, check it out, across the river here in Pittsburgh. Now, is that a busy area, the ending destination? My answer is no. I'd have to come back into a hot zone. Too many commuting miles here, I'm declining. Same thing with this one, and this time on Uber Eats, $8.99, but it's an order or shop on arrival order from Walgreens. I mean, again, commuting here, ending in not as busy of a zone, plus, of course, the ordering, the shopping, etc. Decline. This one, I don't think I need to really say anything else. Yeah, you know the word, decline. And why not? Again, let's say it together, decline. So after a few subpar orders, and it makes sense, right? Decline those subpar orders. If it's not enough cash flow, just generally how much money are you making? The dollars to mile ratio, how much am I getting paid for the miles driven? Or time, if any of that doesn't make sense, feel free to decline, because I'd rather decline than waste my time and waste your time, right? So finally, from a place I've never heard of here in Pittsburgh, Wingnut, $7.93. Now note, if you're new to Grubhub, the tiny little orange icon with a shopping bag, I guess, it says VR. So that is a virtual restaurant. So the reason that I've never heard of Wingnut was this was located in another restaurant, the Pittsburgh staple Permati Brothers. Now, we'll actually see that on this next screen here. So what I usually like to do, and there's other apps that do the same thing here with these virtual restaurants, is zoom in on the order request screen if you can and see, okay, is it showing me a label of the actual restaurants? Then you get an idea of, all right, is parking okay there? Is that restaurant usually on the ball? All right, so pretty seamless on that one. Again, just watch out for those virtual restaurants. Some are better than others because, again, it really comes down to the original restaurant. But next order here. From a popular staple, sushi to $10.02 on Grubhub. And folks, this is why Grubhub might be one of the hottest apps for single orders. 1.1 miles. So this one is a stacked order, or what Grubhub calls an add-on order. We can see that at the bottom of the screen here. So yeah, I mean, $10, basically a mile, take it all day. And that market research, remember that last place I said it was a staple here in Pittsburgh. Well, I mean, a common place that I almost guarantee your marketplace has is, of course, Chipotle. It's $7.93. Again, still a really good dollars to mile ratio. Remember, how much am I getting paid for the miles driven? 1.2 miles. So as you get the reps in on really any app, it doesn't matter which app here because the restaurants are all the same as far as handling these orders, you'll know, okay, Chipotle A, Chipotle B, whatever, who is on the ball. Now, all of these apps, they'll give you those stacked orders or, again, an add-on order here. So don't be so quick just to slam accept. I mean, you could be in a busy restaurant. You could be, well, here's kind of a pain point, right? Is when you're driving and they toss you another request because they will. Kind of annoying, especially on Uber Eats, I feel. But I mean, look here, all India, it's $11.96. So you may see that cash flow and think like, that's crazy good pay, right? But don't forget strategy, especially in those kind of high pressure situations that I just talked about. Take the extra seconds. look at the order and make a decision. For me, again, decline. Because I want you to make as much money as possible. And you're going to do that with what? With the strategy, right? So yeah, I'm declining that last one and I'm accepting this one. Papa John's, this is an add-on. I mean, can we just take a second here? Look at this add-on order. Folks, this is why I'm saying Grubhub could be a huge opportunity if you're not driving already. 1742 for that's the real number there, 1.8 miles. And frankly, even if there's a wait here, I mean, some of these pizza places get pretty slammed. I'm waiting all day. I mean, as long as it's not crazy here for this kind of dollars to mile ratio. So I'm sitting there at Papa John's. It's a little bit of a wait, but it wasn't that long. And I get, the other pizza place here, Pizza Hut. So $8.52. This is an add-on order. Remember, that's a stacked order on Grubhub for 2.7 more miles. So I'm looking at that for a second here, but I really realize that is also a pretty strong dollars to mile ratio. Anything really $2 plus per mile is an exceptional order. I'd say 175 is always our baseline for you. So quick timeout here. What did we just see? We saw Papa John's. We saw a Pizza Hut. So what sometimes happens, you get the pizza and right, you get like the cheese sticks, right? Can you shout me out if you like the cheese sticks? Can you drop a like on this video? Whatever, right? The wings. So you're getting multiple boxes, right? So it might fit in your standard hot and cold bag, but if you have a stacked order, you're going to get another like 1, 2 pizzas, except you need additional bags, ideally a pizza bag. So check out our Amazon storefront. It is linked down below in the description for the best accessories for delivery apps, or really most every app in the gig economy. Okay, so listen to this. So before you and I go over the numbers of this shift here on this dinner rush here in Pittsburgh, one more order here. Would you take this one? Thai and noodle outlet for a $22 bomb here, $22.49 for 3.7 miles. Crazy. Again, great opportunities that we're seeing here on Grubhub. Let us know down below in the comments if you're seeing great orders on Grubhub or really any app. Let us know down below. But there's a problem on this one. So the problem on this order, which may or may not be 100% my fault, aka it was my fault here, was you can't take too much time to accept or decline an order, obviously on any app. So check it out. This is the order request screen. This is what it looks like, of course, on Grubhub. So you get all the info, right? The restaurant name. Now you should be seeing the predicted miles. Obviously, that massive cash flow here. And that's it, right? We get most all of the information. Now, I took too much time looking at this order request. I was kind of thinking like, all right, it's a stacked order, even though it's kind of difficult to tell. And we can see it's a stacked order because there's one shopping bag, but 2 customer icons, clearly 2 different drop-offs here. And I don't know, for whatever reason, I'm trying to calculate in my head, okay, is this worth it? I mean, how much time is it going to take? There's 2 drop-offs here. Obviously, this made sense, but I made a mistake. And I actually clicked on accept offer. I'm like, cool, you know what? I'm going to take this one. But I did it too late. And there was a screen that said, hey, this offer is no longer available. So I just double checked for you here. And Grubhub says orders that are neither accepted nor rejected within approximately 90 seconds of being sent will disappear from your screen and will count as a rejected offer. So yeah, 90 seconds on a Grubhub, which means I took way too much time for whatever reason, making what should have been an easy decision here. And I feel like that is one of the highest counters of DoorDash and Uber Eats as well. So yeah, I missed out on some good pay there. $22 gone, can't get it. It's off to another driver. Well, let's see how we did. Let's look at the numbers. So this post-vacation shift here in Pittsburgh was from 5 p.m. until 7 p.m. Total gross revenue here, still strong, $51.82. That's a gross revenue per hour, hitting our goal this year, $25.91 per hour. During this shift, I completed 5 deliveries, did receive 5 tips as well. And something that I've consistently seen on Grubhub is higher tips. For whatever reason, compared to DoorDash and Uber Eats, $6.28 average tip. Business miles here, I drove 11.2 miles with a very, very strong payout per mile. $4.63. And those miles get me a tax deduction of $6.27. So the question remains, is Grubhub really the hottest food delivery side hustle app right now? Help us answer that question down below in the comments. And if you did get value in this video, definitely drop me a like. And you can also click or tap screen here for my newest video, as well as a video recommended for you. And I'll see you in the next one.